Morning everyone, this is Rahul Sharma, Vedic practitioner from Chicago. Today I will be releasing my video number 115, how you can really meet Lord Brahma, Vishnu and Mahesh. You might be curious to understand about it. I'm going to explain you because I have met Brahma, Vishnu and Mahesh, and you have the images like this, but I'm going to explain you the narration from the Kramkand Bhaskar of the book written by my Gurudev Pandit Shriram Sharma Acharya, Mata Bhakti Devi Sharma, and many of his discourses to educate us about the Brahma, Vishnu and Mahesh. Let's understand where we can meet Lord Brahma, Vishnu and Mahesh. We all have the deep faith in our God and goddesses, and we do everything to increase our faith and believe in having an encounter with our favorite gods one day. There are many temples, pujas, rituals, mantras, process, and arti for each of these gods. The question here is, do you know anyone who can claim that he has physically met Brahma, Vishnu, and Mahesh and got their blessings? That's the question I leave for you. I'm going to explain you from my perspective where to find Brahma, Vishnu, and Mahesh. In short, we're going to call them BVM. So if you have watched all my videos, number 2 and 76, that has already defined the definition of Brahma, Vishnu, and Mahesh. Brahma is nothing but a creative power of the God. Example like construction of new home, the art, the creation of new song, new movie. These are all anything new creation. That particular power of God is known as the Brahma. Vishnu is nothing but the power of God which provides food and shelter and life to all the universe, like plantations, animals, species, insects, and human being. And we as parents need to take care of our own children and our older parents. So that's the role of the Vishnu. The definition of Mahesh is the transformative power. The changes when come, like the seasonal change, when these the fall come and all the leaves start falling down. It looks like the trees are dying, but no, the roots are strong enough. And then when the spring comes again, the new leaves comes again. So the cycle of the birth and the death is being controlled by the power of these changes of transformative power. We call them Mahesh. So that's the true definition. Now, how can you really meet them? So let's talk about a very powerful mantra. We all know it. We all remember it by memory also. Om Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Devo Maheshwara Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Guru Namaha. In Sanskrit, we have been chanting this mantra without really understanding the true meaning of it, and in adopting in our life to not to chase Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh in the temple, but within ourselves and within the Guru. So let's talk about the literal meaning of the mantra first. The literal meaning of the mantra as a translation from the Sanskrit here is Guru or teacher, a spiritual teacher, is the Brahma, the creator. Guru is the Vishnu, the preserver, and Guru is the Maheshwara, the Shiva, the destroyer of the evil. And Guru is Virali, the supreme Brahmin, which is nothing but Brahm, Paramatma itself. I bow down to that revered Guru. So now we have learned the definition of this mantra, but now let's understand what the Guru really means. So from the perspective of Pandit Shriram Sharma Acharya in his mantra and many other books, this mantra has a deep spiritual meaning that transcends the worship and goes into experiential divinity based on our personal experience in life of the divinity and the transformation of self. That's the meaning from the Guru Pandit Shriram Sharma Acharya. Now look, let's go further, deeper into this meaning of the Guru and the BVM. So Guru, as most people misunderstand, they consider a person who they believe in TV, or somebody has a beard, or somebody is in a specific dress code. But Guru is not just a person, but a divine principle. Guru is not merely an individual or human guide, like similar to Pandit Shriram Acharya, but are there many people who call themselves publicized in TV that they are X Guru or Y Guru, but a cosmic force of the divine awakening. That is a true Guru. So the true Guru maybe in form of a inspiring thoughts such as books, audios, or instincts. And Pandit Shriram Sharma Acharya has taught specifically in one of his audio recording which I heard, that do not consider him as a guru. Do not make any idol or statue of him, because he is only a thought, and his thought was so powerful, which he refined through the chanting of Gayatri Mantra for 24 millions each year for 24 years, that his thoughts were so provoking and so heart-touching. That's the reason why he has earned this title of a guru. His books and his thoughts are the thing. So now Brahma, who creates the noble thoughts and ideal within us. He again repeated that. Vishnu, who sustains and nurtures those divine tendency through practice and discipline within us. And Mahesha, who destroy our ignorance, our ego, and darkness circle within ourselves. So that is a true definition of the Guru and the BVM. Now the further detail on this one is, Guru or the thought or a person is a bridge between the individual soul, which we call them Atma or Jivatma, and the Supreme Soul, we call them Paramatma. The Guru Tattva or element, the Guru Tattva is element, helps an aspirant to experience per Brahm, not just understand it intellectually by reading Vedas or Purans, or many people go and read all those things, but to realize it in consciousness, in our character and in our conduct by changing ourselves. Guru is the inner voice of the conscious, not only an external teacher. So we need to be very clear in our mind whom you are referring and talking to a guru. A true guru awakens the inner guru or our vivek, discernment through the Gayatri mantra, like Pandit Shriram Sharma Acharya has done. He awakened his inner guru by chanting 24 millions for 24 years through the mantra, and the Atma Bodh, the self-revelation or self-knowledge. That's where will be happening that. To go further deeper into this, when we say Tasmai Shri Guruve Namah in Sanskrit, it's not just to fold hands, but it is to submit our ego, our false pride, attachments, and the ignorance at the feet of the divine wisdom. He taught that per Brahma, which is supreme consciousness, is not limited in the boundaries of the temples or the scriptures or the boundaries of the religion. It manifests as the Guru Tattva, an element in anyone's life who is truly seeking the upliftment and walking the path of self-purification, service, and devotion. To keep it very simple, that's all you need to be doing if you really want to encounter Brahma, Vishnu, and Mahesh within yourself. So in daily life, how can you really apply that? So Guru as a Brahma, you create noble thoughts through Swadhyay and Satsang. Gurudev has written more than 3,400 books. There are so many videos available in Hindi, English, and multiple languages from many people. Whatever inspires you and help you to create noble thoughts, you do that for your encounter with Brahma. Guru as a Vishnu, preserve the ideals with daily discipline, meditation, and seva. Seva to whom? To your children, to your old parents, and to your neighbors, and to people who are not as fortunate as you. Donate some money for those organization, charitable trust, who are taking care of those human being, animals in the shelters, and plants and trees. Now, Guru as a Shiva, remove negativities by introspection. I have given one video on introspection, what Gurudev really means, the penance. There's a video on that in English, and then letting go of our false pride. Now, Guru as a Parabrahma, realize the divinity within yourself through Gayatri Sadhana and the selfless work, which Gurudev also had mentioned as the Upasana, Sadhana, Aradhana. So as a Aradhana, you can do the selfless work, donate your time and your efforts into your local temples. And then bow to Guru. The final part of this mantra is surrender your ego. Accept life as a school of soul evolution and changes. Okay, so that's why you can start doing that to encounter your Brahma, Vishnu, and Mahesh. Now let's talk about the final part. My personal experience, my encounter with Guru, or my Brahma, Vishnu, and Mahesh. So I am fortunate enough to meet in person Pandit Shriram Sharma Acharya in 1989 in his headquarters at Haridwar, and first time I have really experienced the brightest aura on somebody's head. That was the first time I really could see and feel that, and I could meet him for 5 minutes. Of course, I met him in form of human body, but after that I could never see him again in physical form. But reading his books, understanding his thoughts, has made me humble in his feet and for his service for last 36 years. So it took me 36 years to write this video today to really understand the true meaning of this mantra. I have been chanting this mantra almost every single day, but I never understood how deeply this has a meaning until last few weeks. Then I decided to present this video to all of you, so you can also take advantage of that. So this is the definition of Guru Tattva, qualifying as Brahma, Vishnu and Mahesh. So now let me give you an example of Pandit Shriram Sharma Acharya, how he qualifies as a Brahma. He continued to create new construction of Mathura, Tapobhumi, Shantikunj, headquarter in Haridwar, 2400 plus Gayatri Shakti Peeth, and he created a massive family around the globe known as Gayatri Pariwar with billions of members without having any funding. Whatever money he had at the age of 16, he put that in, and then he just saw this into the field of God, and then he is reaping the rewards from there. Now, as a Vishnu, Pandit Shriram Sharma Acharya says 1926, he and Mataji Bhagavati Devi Sharma, and their currently his legacy, like Dr. Pranav Pandya, Shelbala Pandya, we call him Sheljiji, Dr. Chinmay Pandya, and his wife Shefali Pandya, they all and many other dedicated leaders of Shantikunj headquarter are taking care of the all world Gayatri Parivar to guide them for their earning and taking care of their food, shelter, like mother and father. And all the expenses of the headquarters, Shakti Peeth organizations are taking care without chasing for donation. This is the only organization which I love and find better because they never ask for a fee for doing any rituals there. Gurudev also publicized Yagna like anything. In entire India, entire world, we have Yagna happening all across the world. I do Yagna every single day. That takes care of the environment, the pollution, and the supporting the plantation with the proven benefits of Yagna, as you might have watched my earlier videos. Now, as a Mahesh, Pandit Shriram Sharma Acharya, his books, his thoughts, his audios, videos, and hundreds of narrations from his top leaders from Shantikunj headquarters have transformed souls of millions of people by eradicating the evil habits and making them a noble and divine soul. So that's why he played the role of Brahma, Vishnu, and Mahesh. So as a conclusion, as an action item, I will say listen to this video again and again until you understand by heart the true meaning of Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh, and Guru, this definition. Then I am not saying that you just only worship Pandit Shriram Sharma Acharya. You find your own favorite person in human body or a book or thoughts which fits to your definition of regarding from this video and touches your heart and your soul, and you are willing to do anything for that person or the thought or the book that you want to change yourself and become a better person. So once you find them, stick to that human book, author or thoughts, and make all attempt to change yourself to a better human being, better provider for your family.